Hi everyone and welcome to my fantasy journey, aka my booktube. Now, this channel is going to be dedicated to opinion-based, personal fantasy book reviews. So maybe you're asking yourself, what does he mean by that? Well, let me explain it to you. Fantasy because fantasy is simply my favorite genre, is my genre preference, is the genre that inspires me, that I connect with the most, that just sparks my imagination, and that I fall in love with. I do not read anything that is not fantasy, and I know that sounds a little bit close-minded, but it's just the way it is. It's just my genre preference. And yeah, it's the genre that I will stick to pretty much forever. So it is natural that this channel is going to be fantasy oriented and fantasy dedicated. And the other part of opinion based and personal is because I want to create a channel where the reviews are based on opinion, on experience, on thoughts, rather than on analysis, on synopsis, on summaries, and on details. I hope that makes sense. You see, sometimes I find myself looking for book reviews on YouTube, because I want to read this book, and I look it up on YouTube and find some book reviews. And there are a lot of amazing booktubers out there and a lot of amazing reviews that have a lot of thought put into them, a lot of analysis, a lot of detail, and a lot of depth. But a lot of times I just want to hear people's opinion. I want something more brief, something more to the point. And I often find myself skipping to the end of the video because I just want to hear what they think about the book instead of like their discussion about the details of the book. And of course that is important also. And of course in my review I'm going to include a little bit of that, but not in excess. I'm not going to make reviews based on like deep analysis and like like deep thinking about the synopsis and like analyzing characters and like talking a lot about the things that happen specifically. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be more, like I said, more based on what I experienced with the book, why I liked it so much or why I didn't like it, who I would recommend it to, who I would not recommend it to, and why. My favorite things about the book, the things that I, dislike most, my rating. It's gonna be more based on that instead of being based on analysis and things and the like. So, yeah. So that is my main goal with this channel, to give more personal, more out of my mind, pretty much. Reviews rather than analysis and like more lengthy, in-depth reviews, because sometimes it's cool, of course, that they include all that, and I'm going to include a little bit of it also, but sometimes a lot of that leads to spoilers, and that is something that I wanted to talk about. Also, my channel is going to be entirely spoiler free, so if I ever discuss a book that you haven't read yet, do not worry, I'm not going to be revealing any spoilers. I am completely anti-spoiler. So do not worry, I will do my best to not spoil anything. And if you have read the book, then please join me in the comment section, and and let's discuss the book. Tell me if you agree with me, if you disagree with me in some points, what you liked most about the book, what you liked the least, why, and stuff like that. And we can have a nice chat on the comment section, and keep it interesting. And there maybe we can analyze a little bit more of things. So yeah, so that is my main goal with this channel, to bring reviews that are more opinion based, personal based, rather than analysis and summarizing based, and in-depth kind of like reviews. Yeah, so that is going to be my main goal. So now you guys know. personal fantasy book reviews. That is going to be the dedication of this channel. So I hope that you guys enjoy my videos. You are more than welcome to join me. Please subscribe if you enjoy my little reviews. Like I said, this is going to be something very casual, very informal. There's not going to be any, it's not going to be very fancy or any deep, like very serious, like analysis or anything. It's just going to be very casual and very laid back and relaxed. So you're more than welcome to join me. Grab your cup of coffee, your cup of tea, and your books, and you're more than welcome to come and join me. So if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, leave comments in the comment section. Keep an eye. There's going to be a lot of interesting books, and I hope to see you guys in the comments and in the book community in general. So that being said, thank you so much for stopping by, and cheers. Read on. Bye.